Hey guys, I'm back again to do another video. Before I get started, I want to do a really huge shout out and thank you to Eden Alick TV. I don't know if I pronounced that right. Basically, he did a shout out video for me earlier this week, and I was just completely blown away. He got me over 400 subscribers. I've cracked 500 at last, and it's taken me so long just to get the 100 subscribers that I got. So much hard work I've put into it, and just overnight 400 subscribers extra. I'm speechless, and I'm stoked. So to all the new subscribers that are watching my vids, welcome. I can't welcome you enough. If you've got any comments, if you've got any ideas, if you've got anything you want me to do, please just write in the comments below, send me an email. I'm always keen to have a chat, to do whatever dishes you're keen to see, and suggestions always welcome. Now that we've got that out of the way, let's talk a bit about today's dish. So today I'm going to do something that I do maybe once every 2 months here at home. Now, I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but my wife is vegetarian. She eats a little bit of fish now and then, but not really. So I try and supplement her diet by making things like this granola, this muesli, and then putting things like goji berries or LSA or different nuts in there to try and supplement her diet so that she gets all the proteins and the antioxidants and the amino acids that her body needs. So today I'm going to show you how I do my granola. It's quite a good recipe. It's been with me for a while, and I always get good feedback on it. And I'd be really keen if you guys would give this a go and tell me what you think, because I love it. I think it's great, and she has some of it every morning, and it freezes down quite well. But we keep it in a big plastic sealed Tupperware container in the fridge, and out of this mix we'll do today, we'll get about 3 to 3.5 kilos. So what I'll do after I've done the video, I'll do a costing up for you to show you how much this has cost me, and then we'll have a look how much a product from a store would have cost, just to do a price comparison so you can see how much you're actually saving. I think it's brilliant. I prefer to make my own because then I know what's going into it, and then I can control what things I think she's missing in her diet. If she's missing iron, or if she's missing different amino acids, I can add more in there just to help boost those levels for her. So I have quite a varied diet at work because of the functions. We have different things all the time, but she works in an office. She's a jeweler, so she doesn't really get the varied diet that I have. So she needs this more than I do. So let's get into it. Right. So first up, I've got 2 kilos of rolled oats here. Now, a lot of these ingredients you can get at your health food stores. We've got an organic health food store around the corner from us, and like these packets are all just available off the shelf, which you'll probably get where you are as well. But they've also got bins of stuff. So these banana chips, the dried apricots, the almond slivers, they're all available in bins. So there's no real recipe to this as such. There's just 2 very important ratios that you need to keep into consideration. First of all, your rolled oats is the base of your muesli. That's the base that carries everything, and all these other ingredients give it flavor and bulk it out. Secondly, your ratio of oats to butter is quite important. I keep about a 10% to about maybe even a 12% butter to oats ratio. So for 2 kilos of oats, I've got 220 grams of butter. Then your ratio of butter to golden syrup is quite important as well. I keep about the same amount of butter to golden syrup to this, so 220 grams of golden syrup. Honey would probably work just as well, but I find that golden syrup has more of a neutral flavor, so that I don't lose all these other flavors in my granola. Now, The more you add butter, the greasier the granola is going to be, but it'll have more of a shine to it. But the more you add the golden syrup, the more it'll clump together like a granola should. So have a bit of a play around with those ratios until you can find the right version that suits you. I'm going to show you the version that I prefer and then see how you go with that. So I've started out with 2 kilos of oats. Now to that you add all your dry ingredients, your berries, your dried fruit, your banana chips and your raisins. Whatever dried fruit you're going to add, don't put that in now. That goes after you've baked it because it'll burn. So the sugar content in all your dried fruit will aid in it caramelizing and burning. And it'll dry out. You want to keep the crunchiness of the muesli with the softness of the fruit. So keep them separate. So to this now, you add whatever nuts you've bought in. So we've got sunflower seeds, I've got shredded coconut, I've got pistachios, which I'm going to cut down. They're just whole pistachios, so I'm going to be chopping them slightly. Get them all in, and then toast it off. So let's do that now. Right, so that's my pistachios roughly chopped. Now I'm going to add my pistachios to the rest of this mix. As I said before, this recipe is easily adaptable. So, I mean, last month I put macadamias and cashews through here. I just put pistachios because it's good color, but you vary it to whatever's available in your shop. So now to that mix, I'm gonna add the 200 grams of butter, melted butter, and the 220 grams of golden syrup. We'll mix that through. Right, so that's my mix there. I've mixed all the butter and the golden syrup through it. As you can see, it's quite loose. As it bakes, it should clump together slightly. But as I said before, the more golden syrup you add through that, the more it's going to clump together. Personally, I don't like it too sweet, so that's fine. So I've lined the baking tray with aluminium foil, just so it doesn't burn my tray. And I've preheated the oven to 180 degrees Celsius. That'll take about 20 minutes to toast up. Every 5 minutes I'm going to take it out and just turn it over so it colors evenly. To that mixture I've added about 50 grams of cinnamon, ground cinnamon, and just the smell that's coming out of that oven is phenomenal, just unbelievable. So I'm really looking forward to finishing that off. My dog clearly thinks the muesli smells awesome. So that's the muesli out of the oven now. I'm just letting it cool and then I'll get that fruit through it. Right, so I've got this muesli mix in a big metal bowl so I can mix it properly. To that I'm going to add apricots. So sliced apricots, dried banana chips, 500 grams, goji berries, 150 grams. So that's the goji berry over there. It's fantastic stuff. It's superfood, it's antioxidants, it's just sensational, and it gives your muesli great color as well. Raisins, 400 grams. That's pretty much just, we'll just break that up and then we'll just mix it all through. So we're coming to the end of strawberry season. So I've got the last of the season's strawberries here, which we'll put through colour. Mangoes are just coming into season, so it's only fair that we put a nice big Northern Territory mango on top of this. Stone fruit are coming into season now as well. Nice beautiful white peach, and I'll just julienne that. Julienne some apple. We take the peach and the apple and we mix them together to make a little haystack. Now, got some natural Greek yogurt here. Put that on top. On top of that, I'll put some LSA, which is linseed, sunflower and almond. So that's for added nutrients, amino acids and antioxidants. On top of that, we put our haystack of white peach and apple. And there we go. So that's our fresh made granola with seasonal fruit, natural Greek yogurt and LSA. So that was 4.2 kilos of muesli I got out of that lot. So when I edit this video, I'll attach the costings to that. I'll work it out to a kilo cost, how much it costs per kilo, and then I'll do a price comparison to the shop bought muesli, how much of a price difference there is to that. So look forward to seeing that.